Are you gonna start?
Okay, where do you want to start? Just from the
You
beginning?
emailed yourself what to
Yeah,
say.
well, because I have things that I need to talk about.
Because I want to talk about Addison Rae and Tate McRae and Conan Gray. Oh my god, that like, whoa!
Oh, wow.
Addison Rae, Tate McRae, and Conan Gray. That's
New songs this week.
And I've only listened to 2 of them.
What one did you not listen to?
Yes.
The Tate McRae one. Addison Rae. Conan Gray.
I haven't listened to Conan's yet.
You need
which
to
is
watch
crazy.
the video.
I know, I saw a little sneak peek.
The
It's
video
really
is
exciting.
insane. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
It.
I actually don't know why I haven't listened to it yet.
I will say, it feels like we're so back. Like, I feel like, obviously Found Heaven was very, like, experimental, whatever, and it was fine. I didn't love it as much as his other albums, because it felt a bit not him.
Yeah, it's
This
very different.
feels really him, and we're so back. The video is so cute. The guy that he produced it with worked on Ryan Beatty's album Calico, which I really like. Love the sounds, love the soundscapes. The video was so cute. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is finally happening.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
congratulations
I don't have
to
much to
Conan
say
Gray.
apart from the fact that I'm excited for the album.
And
But I haven't
yeah,
even listened to the first song.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope
Yeah.
it's not dreary and like...
Yeah, the whole time.
I would like a Dan Nigro like pop
Mm.
moment because they work together again on this, so that will be
Yeah.
exciting. Addison Rae Fame is a gun.
Yeah, that's really good. It's very
so
Britney.
I just can't believe
She's
it's
the
hit after
Britney.
hit.
She's the Britney.
It makes me want to like, yeah.
I don't know. She's gone 5 for 5. The album comes out next week.
I know. I didn't realize it was so soon.
I know, it's like if it's June, literally tomorrow.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fame is a gun, so fun. I haven't watched the video. I honestly don't really watch her videos.
Her other ones are really good though.
I watched Diet Pepsi, obviously. That's like Pretty Little Liars related.
You have to watch all of them because they're really good.
Yeah, okay. I'm excited. And I watched a really good interview with her on the New York Times podcast. It's called Popcast. Very, very interesting. Highly recommend. She talked a lot about how she kind of came to where she's at, and she was talking about how she wants to do videos for all of her songs, which will be very interesting if she ends up doing like a whole visual album kind of thing. Like, I don't know. But that explains that every song has got an album and like a moment and a visual identity.
Yeah.
So that makes me really excited. Tate McRae, Just Keep Watching, best song I've ever heard in my life. I was so elated and delighted to hear that in my ears yesterday.
I don't think it's the best song ever. I think that's a bit
Have
dramatic.
you heard the production? I'm so
It's
surprised.
really good. It's definitely her best,
Like-
but I wouldn't call it the best.
Oh, it's not the best, but like one of her best songs, like up there.
Yeah,
with,
I
like,
think
I would even argue, is it better than Sports Car?
Probably.
Sports Car's
Oh,
kind
I
of
do
iconic,
quite
though.
like Sports Car, but it's really good.
And she did it with the same people she made the album with, Ryan Tedder and the other guy. I don't remember his name. But I'm just so surprised by how good it was.
I think this needs to go number 1 to overtake the
It won't. Conservatism
other
always
song,
wins.
which I won't mention because that got us in
Cons-
trouble last time.
Conservatism always wins.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
I'm trying to. I know.
Demi Lovato got married. No one
Demi
cares.
Lovato got married. I'm really trying to think because I feel like there's more that I wanted to talk about.
Ariana got cast in a movie.
Oh, she did.
Congratulations to her.
Should be good.
Do you think she's an actress who had to audition for that? Or do you think, you reckon?
Mhm.
I reckon they wrote the part for her or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It'd be interesting to find, not that
But-
it like means she's less deserving either
I know,
way.
but think about what she's acted in
Yeah.
compared to what she's going to act in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
I think
It's
she
very
would've had
her
audition
to do
for
like
it.
I'm excited for her to do a comedy because she's so
Yeah,
funny,
yeah.
obviously.
I
would
haven't even
love-
seen the other.
No, I don't know.
Is it movie or movies? How many?
Movie? I think there's 4. Isn't she in Meet the Parents 4?
Wow. So yeah, I haven't even
So
seen the other
sorry.
one, so I'm probably won't. But I'll,
Yeah, we don't have to watch that, but we'll go see it, obviously. That's really exciting for her. I'm excited to see where that goes, because, I don't know, I think she's had such a fruitful music career. That it's
Yeah,
like,
I
I don't
think-
even mind that she's doing this. I'm
no,
like,
I think she's probably going to steer more towards acting.
which is so fine, because, like, Eternal Sunshine has left me enough food for the rest of my life. Like, I think I'm happy with that. But yeah, Rihanna flop Smurf song.
It's got such a good beat. I'm obsessed with the beat, but what the fuck is she singing about?
But this is the thing, is that she
And I
doesn't
get-
need to be singing.
And I understand though, it's like a kids movie, it's a kids song. It's like, but there's other Smurf movies that are way better, like the Britney Spears one.
Yeah.
Ooh La La, so much better. Like, it's actually got lyrics. Like, this is literally the same sentence, just on repeat.
Yeah.
It's so
But
disappointing.
that's how you know she's like,
And it
she's
sounds
just
so-
Rihanna. Like, she can just make a
AI,
bajillion dollars.
But I wonder if she actually even got in the studio or if they literally just AI'd it. Because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's very...
That's all it sounds like.
I feel like so much has happened in pop culture this, like, past couple of weeks. It's just been, like, a lot of crazy stuff. What are your thoughts on the Miley album? I won't be listening until...
Oh my god, I knew something happened.
Indira's booked us
That was yesterday.
tickets to go and see the film.
But Asia's not
Against
listening
my
to the
will.
album. Against... Come
Well,
on.
I didn't say I want to listen to this album. I want to go see the film.
I know, but I love
You
Miley
just booked the
Cyrus
tickets
more
for
than the
me.
average. I love Miley Cyrus. Anyway, I listened to the album and my thoughts on it. I think actually everyone needs to go give it a chance because Miley has kind of got on a bit of a decline
Commercially.
I don't think like her music has.
Her music hasn't gotten what?
But it hasn't gotten people. It hasn't gotten.
I feel like...
I don't know. She had like We Can't Stop, like Wrecking
I
Ball.
feel
she
like
was
she's got really
really
good singles, but I feel like her albums, she's just not an albums artist like that.
I don't know. But anyways, you have to really give it a chance and listen to it because I think it's an instant classic. Like it's like one of those albums in a couple of years, or like when like if I have kids, they'll be like, oh, my mum listened to this music. That's what it sounds like to me.
Interesting.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like
I've
when
heard
you,
good
when you
things
listen
about
to,
it.
when you listen to like mum and dad's music. Do you know what I mean? And we're like,
Right.
oh, like that's kind of good.
Okay.
And it was like older music. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so like instant classic, I think. But I don't know if it's gonna do very well because I don't think people are gonna understand it.
I also don't think she's willing to put in the work to get it to do well commercially. I
don't
think
think
she
she
knows
wants to.
her target audience.
Yeah, it's
and
her
she's
fans.
like,
She's
I'm
got-
just doing
yeah.
what I want to do. And if you listen, then you listen. If you don't, you don't. I
Yeah,
don't think she's concerned with
Because
being a main pop girl. Or doing...
yeah, and being a main pop girl and all that, you have to be doing TikTok. That's literally the main way people.
And it's not even that though. Like, just like
find
she
music.
had her time. Like she's worked so hard, and now she finally gets to make the album that she's always wanted to make.
And it's so
And
incredible. It's just
Yeah. I haven't listened to it, but I listened to her interview with Zane Lowe, and that was very interesting.
It's
and
very, very
insightful. So, but I'm not going to listen to it until we go and see the film. I want that to be my first experience, to have it all be like a
yeah. No, there's like a few songs in there that I'm like, oh, like it just.
I've
like,
heard snippets
it's
of
so
things. I've
satisfying.
seen a
like,
couple of
it's
the visuals. It just looks really fun. Easy Lover seems to be the
very-
one that everybody's.
Yeah, but that's not my favorite. It's very
What's
like
your favorite?
it's very like disco, like
Yeah.
soft brat vibes. It's like
Soft Brat.
like I don't know how to explain
Disco.
it. My favorites are Reborn and Pretend You're God. So good.
Okay.
And it just like they're just the sound. It's anyway,
Yay.
listen to it and give it a chance, and you'll probably like it. If you like Brat, you will like this.
Interesting.
It's a different. Okay, so imagine, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Upbeat.
It's like, yeah, it's like soft Brat,
Okay.
but it's not upbeat. I don't know how to explain it. It's like disco Brat. It's like Brat in the 80s.
Okay.
What Brat would have been in the 80s
Okay.
or 90s or early 2000s. That era.
Right.
Anyway, so
Okay, so this morning we all woke up to a gorgeous picture of Taylor Swift.
Can I say
sitting
something
on the
actually
floor.
about that? I was the first person out of everyone I know to find out, so not to brag or anything.
Okay, like, okay. Taylor Swift bought her masters back for
Yay.
$360 million from Shamrock Holdings. There was a New York Post or New York Times article that kind of leaked that there was a business deal coming
Yeah.
about
And
in
everyone's like, reputation.
a couple days ago. So we knew something was going to kind of be coming, but did not know it was this. And I am very surprised and relieved.
I'm not surprised. Well, I was surprised to see it, but I'm not shocked.
Shocked that she did it.
Yeah,
Because
I kind of,
the
I
point...
don't know, it's not like I expected it to happen, but I was like, I don't know,
Is-
I couldn't ever imagine Reputational debut being, like, released. I don't know why. Like, I knew it
Because
like,
it's
it
just
would
been
have
so
happened. but-
long
Yeah.
that it's just been put off, that obviously something's been going on behind the scenes. So yeah, basically she explained in a long letter
That
in
didn't
her
have to be that long.
handwriting, that did not have to be that long, on her website, that she was able to, because of the Taylor's version and hence because of the Eras tour, she was able to buy back her masters from Shamrock Holdings. So Scooterborn had nothing to do with this deal. at all. He was not involved.
Did you see the thing that he said? He put out a
What did he
statement.
say?
Oh, like, I'm happy for it. That's what it said.
Okay, who cares? Yeah, so, because Shamrock Holdings brought the Masters from Scooter Braun's Ithaca Holdings in 2020. So Shamrock Holdings has been holding on to it for all of these years, and they finally came to a deal that made sense or whatever, I guess. So he was not involved at all. So yes, we can cook him because he's evil, but not enough cooking going for Scott Borchetta, who was literally a father figure to her for 10 years and betrayed her in the worst way possible.
I don't think people know much about him though, because I know Scooter Braun from like Ariana and Justin Bieber.
I guess because he's a bit more of a public figure and was part of a bigger label.
That's why I think.
And Scott Borchetta obviously had his like label, Big Machine or whatever. But like he literally was like, like a second dad to her and betrayed her in the worst way possible. Like obviously you hear it on like Mighty's Ricochet, It's Time to Go, things like that. Like we've got ideas of how she feels about that. But like I just think there's not enough Scott Borchetta cooking happening. So we need to like get that going and, you know, because like death to both of them, honestly. Like I just can't believe.
Oh, don't say that. That's
death to both. Why?
Yeah, you sound like that.
Stop it.
That Wendy Williams, like
death to all of them.
Anyway, so I think like Scooter Braun sold, I think around the time that he got divorced and stuff, so I think like he was just poor. Like he didn't make any money off of the original deal that he made. He has previously expressed feeling regret about the way he went about it, which like, whatever.
I think he just regrets it now.
Yeah, because it just didn't make him look good, and it
Yeah.
doesn't make him look good in the industry. Yeah, but they're still horrible. So if anyone's like, oh my god, like, I thought she said she would never engage with Scooter. She didn't to get this done. Like, it had nothing to do with him. Or with Scott Borchetta. So, yeah, she has revealed that Reputation is only a quarter done, which makes a lot of sense to me.
I really believe that.
I'm
like,
not surprised at all.
I can't believe people thought it was finished, personally.
Because how can you recreate that? It's too intricate and it's too specific, and I understand why she's intimidated by it completely.
I wonder what those leaks that I heard were, though.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I want to know, unless they were, like, she did a quarter of each song.
No, I don't think so. Like,
but,
it must have been fake.
Yeah, definitely.
If you, look what you made me do, like, Handmaid's Tale version, it sounds bad. Have you heard it? Like, look what you made me do. It sounds so bad.
I didn't really listen to it that hard.
It's not good. Delicate didn't sound that bad, but like, yeah, I reckon, yeah, she's only done a quarter, then she's only done what? A few songs.
Yeah.
So I completely understand why
it would have only been the songs that she's probably
put out. Like any like single stuff that people might want for TV or whatever. But yeah, no, that makes perfect sense to me as to why. Like, and I don't think she's lying about it and she's just going to surprise drop it. I think she's being very
It's
candid.
not going to happen unless we really beg for it.
Which is interesting, and this is why... Like,
the only thing that I'm really that excited to hear, I just wanted to hear the Vault tracks.
The Vault tracks. I would like to see that released as like an EP. Maybe with a new cover or something.
Yeah.
And I want it to have a big moment. I want her to make a big deal of it. Because it's only fair.
Yeah.
And she said she has re-recorded the debut album and is really happy with it.
I'm interested to hear that because I
yeah,
don't listen to debut.
She seems excited about it. Yeah, me neither. So, and she seems excited about it. So I'd be interested to hear that. But I don't see her. She's not the kind of person who would start a project and not finish it. So I think we're going to get some sort of... My ideal situation is like Reputation Vaults EP or something, but like make a fuss about it. Like I want to do the Vault Scramble and stuff. Like I think that's so fun. Maybe with a new cover, and then we get debut, and then it all closes out with a documentary about how the Taylor's versions led to the Eras tour.
The IMAX thing?
No. Oh, is there like a cinema something happening?
Yeah, IMAX posted something like a friendship bracelet with IMAX on it, like written on it.
Yeah, I did see
so
something.
I wonder if that's like got anything to do with...
Yeah, because like without
she needs
the Taylor's versions, we would not have the Eras tour. Like they go hand in hand. So I think that's like my ideal situation, is that by the end of the year we get the closure of this project, and that like, I don't know, like about how she found out she like lost her masters, how she like worked to get them back, how she re-recorded things, how she like planned what order to release them in, and like how it's changed the industry from within. Like I wonder what impact it's had on other people and on other artists, because we know like, for example, when Olivia started her contract with Interscope, question mark. She, at the time, obviously was like very vocal about how she's a Taylor Swift fan and like made sure it was in her contract that she don't do masters. Like that's an example of how
I had hoped that I would see Olivia Rodrigo liked the post or reposted it or something. I was like, if anything's gonna bring them back together, it could be this, but unfortunately that did not happen.
No way.
But like, in these circumstances, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's but like that just makes me think that what happened was really bad.
Yeah.
If she can't even.
No, maybe it's just a petty thing. Like what we know is what it is.
No, I think Olivia's just.
I don't think Olivia's being petty though.
Oh no!
No way! I don't think either of them are. There's
I
definitely
think it's
something
just,
that happened.
It's
and
a
I think
business thing, and I think that like.
It's happened between their teams, probably not them.
I don't know. They don't even take pictures together. They won't go near each other when they're in the same room.
It'll happen.
It won't. I.
Yes, it will. It's not going to never happen.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah. I don't know. I think. Like, obviously people are upset that we're not going to hear Reputation, Taylor's version. And I was a little bit like, that's a bummer. But the goal was always for her to own her music. Yeah. And this was the whole point. Like,
you never actually had.
She was going to get there eventually, like, and hopefully buy her masters back eventually. Like, this could have happened after she released 2 of them. And, like, we only got Fearless and Red, and then she was able to buy them back. But because of, the success of the Taylor's versions and the Eras tour, she was able to... I don't know. I mean, she's like a billionaire, and that's probably part of the reason why she became a billionaire was because of those 2 things.
Yeah.
And though I do not like her doing climate crimes on the world, I do. I am happy about the fact. When is she doing climate crimes on the world? Like the merch and the private jet.
So everyone does
and
that,
the tour.
Everyone does that.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying like, she's the only. Yeah, but I'm not saying it's not a bad. Like being a billionaire is bad.
Do you expect her to fly commercial?
I don't expect her to take 30-minute flights to go and see her boyfriend
play
football. Anyways.
Actually, but okay, I'm going to debunk that now.
That being a billionaire is bad?
No, her taking a 30-minute flight, what, do you expect her to be in the car for hours?
I expect her to not do that and just miss the
okay, I'd like to see you in that situation.
Whatever. I think the letter is really weird, and it was very
like jumbled and like out of place, and
it feels a bit rushed, which is interesting because people think that the photos were taken in March. I don't know if that's like confirmed by like a reliable source. But
do you think it would have been though if the Look What You Made Me Do was added to the Handmaid's Tale thing?
I think that happened after this deal happened. She was like, yeah, I'll just give it to him. Yeah. But I think the letter seems really rushed because I think she genuinely doesn't know what she's going to do. And I think she's maybe worried. I'm just hypothesizing. She could be worried about the fact that, like, oh, well, what was the point of the whole thing?
I have been thinking
this is the point of the whole thing.
I know,
though,
but
because
I guess
without the Taylor's versions,
we
wouldn't have the Eras tour, and she wouldn't have been able to buy her masters. Like, it's all.
I guess
it all led to this.
Yeah, that's true. But
she wouldn't be here, like, being able to buy her masters if she didn't do the Taylor's version project in the first place. So it all comes full circle. But it's very weird to see her unsure of it. Like, she's very clear on her decisions, like, at least in, like, the public eye in terms of, like, business. She's very, like, I'm doing this is the way. But to hear her go, I guess you guys can have Reputation if you want it, like, is so weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I want it out of curiosity, but I probably wouldn't listen to it.
Well, see, this is the thing, is that you can't recreate greatness. Like, it just is that good. I don't know, but it makes me think that we are closer to a TS12 than we are to a re-recordings project. Not saying that we're going to get it this year, but, like, I don't know, like, there was a thing Swifties found, because they're crazy. This Swedish producer, he like arranges like stream music or whatever, said that he just finished work on the new Taylor album. He said that a couple months ago, and people were like, is this for a re-recording or is this for a new thing?
Did he say Taylor Swift?
Yes, Taylor Swift. But that could have been anything, and but people think that it's connected to a new album. I'm not saying that it
could just be debut because that's finished.
It could be debut. He like arranges stuff. He's arranged stuff for like Beyonce albums and stuff before.
Oh,
like,
well then so
he could be literally anyone doing literally. It could be for a soundtrack of something that we don't know. It could be for her film. God forbid. Oh my god.
I want a movie. Start from the beginning.
What?
Taylor's life. I just want
Oh, that kind of movie. I don't
that-
want the movie that she's writing.
that would be
I think that
incredible.
would be-
No, I want a Taylor Swift biography, like from the very beginning.
Okay.
That would be so interesting.
I feel like we have one though.
I
Like
guess,
all,
like-
if you put all of her documentaries like in,
I know, but wouldn't you like to see it all just together? No,
I guess. But I really want a Taylor's version Eras Tour documentary, like so badly. You've got no idea. I've been talking about it for years. I've been begging.
I want, yeah.
I want to
Eras
know.
Tour
I just
documentary,
want to know what
everything.
what it was like. Like I just want to.
Because we did get the book, but the book's like not.
But that's what makes me think that there must be a combined thing, because I think she would have saved all of those little like secrets and stuff for a documentary,
Oh yeah.
not for a book.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of information in the book. Like that was very insightful. But yeah, overall it's been a great day. I woke up very happy. I can't believe it's really surprising to me how many people are like, oh, finally I can listen to the stolen version again. And I'm like, were you not? But people genuinely like going out of their way to avoid it.
I wasn't. I avoided it.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, because I felt bad. Like, and also like, I don't know. Maybe it's
But
just,
like, if style
and also
Taylor's
maybe
version
it might
sounds
just
that
be-
bad, why do you not want to go listen to the original?
I don't know, because I don't know, like I like the sound of both. Obviously one's better than the other, but I just haven't listened to it. And also I think aesthetically I like the other ones way better.
You just said so, Indira said something shocking to me.
I know.
Like
I don't think
10
it's
minutes
that
before we
shocking,
started
but
this.
I like the album covers of the Taylor's versions better than the originals. Except for, like, obviously Reputation didn't have its own album cover.
Well, see, this is
But
the thing.
I
Is
don't
that I
think
could
they
never
would-
think of what it would have been.
Yeah, but I think, like Reputation's a good album cover. I don't like any of the other ones below that.
1989.
No, I think I hate the filter. Like the colour of it really throws me off. And like the Polaroid thing, I don't like that.
But it's so like.
I could talk about album covers I don't like for days.
Okay, we'll speak on it.
Dangerous Woman. I love Dangerous Woman
Are
so
you
much. I
serious?
don't like the album cover. A lot of album covers I don't like. I'm not a big fan of. Let's have a look.
I don't like the Lover album cover.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that.
hate that. I think it's really bad. I think it's a
I think the other ones are pretty good though. There's. Hold on, let's go.
Yeah, I love the Folklore and Evermore covers. I think they're great.
Yeah, my everything's a bit shit. Yours truly.
These are like such iconic covers.
I know. Sorry.
That's crazy,
Ooh.
Indira.
I don't like B-Day. Secret of Us.
Secret of Us cover, terrible.
Louis Tomlinson has shit album covers for both of his albums.
Yeah.
But he's a man, so you can't really like fault like.
It's just like that's what you expect.
Yeah.
Like you don't. Yeah.
Like.
What's an iconic album cover to you? Like what you like?
Oh, Niall Horan's Flicker album cover. That is crazy. That is terrible. An album cover that what? I love.
Yeah. Short and Sweet's a great album cover. That'll
Yeah.
go down in history. Control. Control's like the album cover of.
I don't know what my
The
favorite
Century.
album cover would be. I love the So Close to What album cover. I think
Yes,
it's so cool
that's
and so
nice.
creative.
Yeah, I love that.
Um,
I can't believe that's what the
Midnights
album's
is a
called.
shit album cover.
Yeah, I don't like how the track list is on the album cover.
Yeah, what the fuck? I thought that was like, when she posted that, I thought it was like,
Just posting so you can see the
so you
track
could see the
list.
track list, but no. I'm trying to think of what my favourite album cover would be, but I really can't think. Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine.
Nice. She does,
Which one? The original or the deluxe? They're both really good. The
Yeah,
one
I
where
like
she's
both.
leaning on herself.
yeah. Oh, she has some good album covers. I love the Sweetener one.
Yeah, that's like
Sweetener's so good, like just the upside down. I love that. Probably Sweetener.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say Sweetener. I think it's just so simple. And she looks so good. I love the blonde hair
Yeah.
and the colour. And it just matches the vibe so well.
Yes.
It
She
really
dropped
just-
it pretty quickly though.
Yeah,
I will
crazy,
say.
like
Like
crazy.
if the whole like 2018 just went like bang bang. Like it
Yeah,
was
because
just
then
like
we got Thank You Next straight away.
yeah, it was just the Breathin' video. Like I can't believe that exists in like the Sweetener universe because it's so
I
not
can't believe
related.
that exists at all, to be honest. Like, it didn't have to be
It's
posted.
so forgettable.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be posted.
Yeah, it really wasn't relevant. Like, no one
Should have
cared.
kept it in the draft.
Yeah. But I love the No Tears Left to Cry and God is a Woman. You do good. This is my
Do you remember
favourite.
the 90 Tears Left to Cry cover?
No.
Where she's like turned to the side and the rainbow.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
Wait, Ariana does a good music video. Tears Left.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's
That was
iconic. I love that.
That was just like
Wow, that is so
reminds you
cool.
of the time kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember listening to that, and even now I listen to it, and it brings me back to when I first listened to it.
On the way to...
Yeah, but I just remember being, like, in the shower when we were on holidays, like, listening to it, and I was like, it's just so good, and I still listen to it, and it never gets old.
I remember being really surprised by it.
Yeah, and
the sound of it, I was like,
well, because
what
you've gone
is
from
this?
Dangerous Woman, like, she's gone crazy. Like, think about going from My Everything to Dangerous Woman, and then going to Sweetener.
It was the, like, it was the, like, I'm picking it up, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It was so weird, but it's just so good. Like, oh, wow.
I miss that, I really do. And thinking I was going to get to go to the tour, and I saved up my money from Christmas.
She had a, like, fund for it.
I
I'll insert a picture, I've got a picture of it.
Yeah, I had literally money saved up for my birthday and Christmas, and then my other birthday because I waited that long, and then the tour was over, and then I just got to spend all my money.
World tour my ass.
But yeah, that was really disappointing that she didn't come back, and she probably won't.
No.
But it's okay. We got to go to the Dangerous Woman tour, which, mind you, I was thinking about this. I was 12 years old and at a tour called the Dangerous Woman tour.
Indira realised on Monday night.
I just didn't realise.
Indira realised what side to side meant for the first time.
I didn't know what it
the other day, and I am shocked.
Yeah, look, obviously I didn't know when I heard it for the first time.
Think about it.
But
which is crazy to me.
And
I sent her this weird TikTok that I found where an interviewer randomly asked Charlie XCX to explain the meaning of Side to Side by Ariana Grande.
And she was right.
And she was correct. And she was like, wait, is that what it was about? And I'm like, what did you think?
I know. But, like, it's just all crazy to me because, like, the fact that we were how old and we went to a tour called the Dangerous Woman Tour
did so many other
bunny
things,
mask, and we were singing, like, Side to Side and Touch It and Thinking About You. Like, it's...
Thinking About You's crazy.
Like, it's
and the fact that she tried to make it like a, like...
Yeah,
not what it was about.
And the album was going to be called Moonlight? No way! Like, it's all just, like, crazy. Like, and I guess, like, kids like that, like, I was listening to that, like, you can listen to Sabrina Carpenter, it's fine.
It's the same thing.
Do you know what I mean? So, how
yeah.
come the parents are so...
Anti-Sabrina Carpenter.
Anti-Sabrina Carpenter if we were doing that?
I think our mum just didn't care. But parents were not happy with the Ariana stuff when it was going on.
Really?
It's just our parents were like, well...
They don't know any better. Like, you know what I mean? We don't know any better. We didn't know
well,
what it
and
meant.
that's the thing is that, yeah, we didn't know what it meant.
We just let us enjoy it.
Exactly. That's not me espresso.
Someone at work is selling dogs. If you want a Australian Shepherd, like male Australian Shepherd. I don't know what to do.
My dog, come here.
Imagine this while you're trying to sleep. Oh my god. Cut off.
No. Hey, are you gonna just chill?
As if that's not the cutest dog you've ever seen, though. Apart from our dog.
Just how it's gross.
Oh,
and scary.
Sorry, gross or scary. Dude, that dog is gross. Like, I just imagine.
Good impression.
Anyway.
Alright.
Bye.
That's not our normal thing. But that we should be this for
What's
today.
the other thing?
We should hand heart for today. It's fearless.
Yeah. Yeah.